Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throwing this back in the end zone. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. On target to his man Taylor.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Pittman, the man in motion left. 3rd and goal for Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Today.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Colts will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Downs will go in motion left. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. Option give to Taylor. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Richardson on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nine.
Here's Stroud now. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Pass cut. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
State, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working inside the red zone, and he makes the play The Colts capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Here we go.
That's good for the Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Complete to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
On the 3, right?
First and 10 at the 30.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing is Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
All right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's cut beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Putting a receiver in motion. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He's running with it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Texans 10. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, uno more. Out.
Stroud off the play fake. This is complete to Neighbors. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He puts some power on. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
Throwing it just before halftime. Escapes out to the left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Richardson now. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Receiver in motion, going left. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans bring it back to even. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Shut up.
Play action with Richardson. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. That's complete to Pittman. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Let's go now. Go.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Trying an option here. Play to the left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Harris on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Over to Pittman on the sideline, caught. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson buys time, rolling right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Rolling left, buying some time. It's a heave back across the field, deep left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And And he will get the first as they touch him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
That's caught for the 1st. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he's over the line and in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing now, Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw here from Richardson. He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. He's loaded another one up. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts down by 7. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts cut it to a point late in this one. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Today.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Has some daylight through the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go. Let's go. Today.
He'll look to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd
Out.
and 2.
Today. Today.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it sets up a Houston first. Another carry for him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 38-yard look here. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know, know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Finds Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Forced out to his right. This is for the ball game. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.